So this question is binary tree cameras. So you're given a root of a binary tree. So you try to install a camera on the tree, and then you want to return the minimum number of cameras needs to monitor to the whole tree, right? So this question is actually really hard, but you have to think about this. So this is supposed to be the original tree, right? So how do I know this is the correct spot, right? So you definitely need to traverse all the way, traverse to the last one, which is the leaf, right? You need to check your leaf is the current node is a leaf. If this is a leaf, the parent should install a camera, so you will coverage. So you will cover, right? And if you install your camera at your child, right, you are also covered, right? You are also covered, right? And I mean, this is something more like logic behind it. So it's not about coding, it's about logic. So you want to traverse a leaf and then make sure your parent install a camera. And if you install a camera, you want to make sure your parent of parent, right? If you are here, and this is your parent, so you install a camera, and then you want to make sure this guy parent, no, he or she also, you know, is under the camera, so it's monitored for sure, right? So we're using the status. So we're using the status to actually notate. Basically, you want to notate the current node status. Right. So I have an enum. So there are three types of enum. So one is has camera, right? Which is this one. Second one is I want to coverage. So what are those node coverage is this one and this one and this one, right? What are the please coverage? So if please coverage is something that you need to coverage, then you place a camera on your parent or something like this. So let's look at this. So we traverse the leaf, and then we know they don't have children anymore, right? Because it's a leaf, right? So we by default, if a tree node is null, right, we make sure it's coverage just by default, right? So they are coverage. So we want to make sure this is what? Please coverage, right? Because those two needs a camera. So you want to back to here, your parent, you want to check your left and right, what are their status? If one of the status is please covered, right, you need to say I need a camera. So you want to set a camera over here, and then assign is has camera on your status. And when you back to your parent, you want to check your left and right to see do they have camera. If they do, you want to say, oh, I'm coverage. So this is something that you can think about it. And then you just increment, right? So I have a result, and I'll have an enum, and then I will just say camera. And then what are the camera, and say has camera, comma, covered, and also please covered. Alright, so let's traverse the covered. So probably in I'm say covered tree no, and then no. So if no equal to no, actually you need to return a status, right? Return a status. So if a camera is actually if a no tree no is actually equal to no, you want to return camera dot covered. We don't care about like anything not in the tree, right? So you want to traverse your left and right. Alright. So if one of the children, right, is considered police coverage. So camera dot police coverage. You want to make sure your current camera, your current node status camera is what? Has camera. So you want to increment your count as well. Alright, this is the first case. So what happened? I mean, they are going to be a similar. I'm going to just copy and paste. So what happened to another status? It's going to be has camera, right? If this one has camera, you want to say, okay, I'm covered. So return camera.covered. Alright, anything else? You want to say, please coverage. Please coverage, right? So there are three type of the camera you need to do, and also you want to just either return the result, right? But you want to make sure your root. Right? So the only thing you can check the root is at this state. So if the current state is please coverage, right? Just before you return, you need to say increment your result, else you remain the result. So this solution is pretty insane. Like someone in the discussion came out with this one, and it's pretty good. So time and space. Space is constant, be honest, right? Time, you definitely need to traverse all of the nodes in the tree and make sure you know does the current status for the tree node needs the camera or not. If they do, you pull it and increment your counter. If they don't, just return the status. So this will be the solution. So if you need a question, comment below. See you later. Bye.